Our next two awards honor individuals who have distinguished themselves as teachers, instructors, administrators, or Washburn benefactors who have also given service to the community or their chosen professions. The Lilla Munroe Award honors a female who has given such service, and this year we honor Jenifer Lucas. Jenifer spent her freshman year of college at Washburn, where she pledged Kappa Alpha Theta. After completing college in Oklahoma and teaching high school English for 5 years, Jenifer enrolled at Washburn University School of Law. That led to a 40-year career in law, and she retired in 2015 from the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission in Washington, D.C., after 25 years with the agency. Friend and Theta sister Carol Vogel said, "Little did we know we were forming such remarkably strong bonds with each other and with others in our class. Throughout these many years, we have shared the joys, challenges, and sorrows of life's journey, rejoicing in the high peaks and supporting each other in the low valleys." Ann Adrian said, "She makes each of us feel special and appreciated, and that is exactly the way we feel about her. She is a special person and appreciated by those who know and love her." Jenifer was named Theta of the Year by the Tulsa and Northern Virginia alumni chapters, and the Topeka alumni chapter named her a Theta for a lifetime. Several members of Jenifer's Theta Pledge class are in the audience this evening and have honored her with this lovely flower arrangement. She gets an award and a certificate and a flower arrangement. Friend and former classmate Richard Ross said, "I have followed your noteworthy legal career and your association with Washburn Law School as an alumna. I know you have given generously and regularly. Your support of your university sorority, Kappa Alpha Theta, is legendary, even to non-Theta members. Jenifer, for your esteemed career and your dedication to Washburn University throughout your life, we are honored to present you the Lilla Munroe Award." Jenifer?
Good evening, and thank you to the Alumni Association and Foundation for surprising me with this lovely award. Congratulations as well to the others of you who are receiving awards tonight. I am genuinely honored and humbled to receive this award, but I was curious about why the award was named for Lilla, because the little bit that I could learn online didn't really show that she had any direct or special connection to Washburn. However, Washburn's archivist was kind enough to provide me with a lot of additional information, and I want to share a little bit of that with you. Lilla was indeed a remarkable woman. According to a book about women lawyers in Kansas, Lilla did it all long before most women even considered it possible to combine work, home, family, and community service. She was highly educated by the standards of the late 19th century, and she became a teacher at the age of 15. When she later gave up her legal career after her husband became a judge, she then used her considerable skills to become a force in the suffrage movement, as well as a tireless and persuasive advocate for all kinds of laws that benefited women and children. She was also an editor, publisher, civic and political organizer, author, lecturer, and journalist. Additionally, Lilla and her husband may have been among the founders of Washburn Law School. Just reading about all that this woman did 100 years ago was exhausting for me. When I started college at Washburn and pledged Theta, I could not have imagined how much Washburn and Theta would eventually impact my life. And I truly can't think of one without the other. With the exception of one of my mother's brothers, I was the first person on either side of my family to attend college. I'm not even sure that my dad graduated from high school, but my parents were always determined that I would go to college. They didn't have much money, so just sending me to community college in our hometown was going to be kind of a stretch for them. However, I was fortunate enough to receive a scholarship to attend Washburn. Of all the things that I admire about Washburn, right at the top of the list is the fact that Washburn really works hard to make it possible for kids like me to go to college. I did finish college in Oklahoma, and I too became a teacher. I didn't like it, and I really was not good at it. That was proved beyond the shadow of a doubt about 20 years later when a young man approached me in a paint store in Tulsa and exclaimed, "You was my English teacher." I rest my case. I was not a good teacher. So after 5 years of teaching, I came to Washburn for law school. Once again, Washburn provided scholarships to help make that possible. Many of the good things that happened to me after law school had a Washburn or a Theta connection, or both. I didn't really sense any discrimination when I was in law school, but when I graduated and started looking for a job, reality set in. There was not much demand for women lawyers in the 1970s and 80s. But every job I had after law school was thanks to a Washburn connection. When I was working in Topeka after law school, I joined the advisory board for our Theta chapter. From there, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time and have connections that I certainly hadn't cultivated to become the legal advisor to Theta's Grand Council. At that time, a member of Grand Council was a member of my Theta chapter at Washburn. Later, I was appointed to a state board in Oklahoma thanks to a Theta whose Theta mother was a Washburn graduate. I truly can't imagine my life without Washburn and Theta, and I truly can't think of one without the other. Most of my closest friends are Thetas, beginning with my amazing and accomplished pledge sisters, many of whom are sitting out here. Thanks to my continued but now informal involvement with Theta, I have a huge circle of other Theta friends all over the country. I've also thoroughly enjoyed my involvement with Washburn. I've met so many great people, and the work has been fun and interesting. No matter how much time or money I might ever give to Washburn, I could never give as much as I've gained. So thank you, Washburn, for all that you've done for me. And if I win the lottery, Dr. Farley, you will be among the first to know.